All right, good morning, traders. Today is June 17th, 2024. Thank you for being here, everybody. Everybody here in the room, in the BYOB trading room, and everybody out there in digital land. I'm talking about Rumble, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all of you. All right, above it, I'm a bull. This morning's SPY pivot. 540.85. Above it, I'm a bull. Below it, I'm a bear. SPY made an inside day. That makes this the third consecutive day of consolidation over support. I'm looking for a breakout move higher today. SPY closed on Friday with a 2-hour uptrend and a 10-minute uptrend. QQQ, SMH made new all-time highs. FNGU made an inside day, closing over the bullish trap over the 17. SPY, QQQ, FNGU all in uptrends. Diamond Dow and IWM remain in downtrends. Diamond Dow and IWM made lower highs, lower lows, closing under bearish traps underneath the 17 EMAs. Silver and gold, both in downtrends, made higher highs and higher lows, closing under the 17 EMAs. USO in a downtrend made a higher high and a higher low, closing above the bullish trap over the 17 EMA. Let me just say, USO is trying to fight off that downtrend with quite a bit of fortitude there. UNG still in an uptrend, made a lower high and a lower low, closing beneath the bullish trap but over the 17 EMA. US dollar index still in an uptrend, disappointing, closing near the 105.50 area. All right, because we had clear skies and then the US dollar index kind of precipitated the sky. Let's just put it that way. All right, let's go take a look at some charts. First chart, we're going to take a look at SPY. We have an inside day, lower high, higher low, closing. Look over the bullish trap, over the rising 17. All right, here's our resistance right through here. You can see price action, 3 consecutive days closing over the resistance area, which makes that support. I'm looking for a bust out today for some new highs. All right, so we'll see what happens there. I'm looking for a 3 candle move to the upside, hopefully right around 550 area. We'll see what happens. So there's the daily chart.
Order filled.
Let's take a look at the 2-hour chart.
Order filled.
2-hour chart, we left off. We have a 2-hour uptrend. 10-minute chart. All right, we left off on Friday. Keep thinking yesterday would be like a regular day, but it's not. We left off on Friday with a 10-minute uptrend. Okay, overnight we have price action consolidating over this consolidation right here. It's a good sign. If they can get back up over yesterday's close, that would be very bullish. Like to see it consolidate right up through, right in this box. That would be very bullish if we get consolidation there. So we got a sharp move, we got a nice move up, okay, off the all-time high anchored VWAP right there. You can see anytime I see price over the all-time high anchored VWAP, to me that's an indication to me money is flowing into the market. So we got to move up right here. So I'm looking for, like another measured move higher. Let's measure this off and duplicate it. Okay, so I'm looking for probably another move up to, well, those overnight highs up there, 543.57. That would be our first move for me. We'll see what happens. All right, first they got to hold this area, and then we'll see what happens. Again, I'm looking for price action to consolidate here or sharp move up, pull back, and then make a bounce off of it. A little J hook right off of this area right here, right between 543 and 542.75, right about that area right there. So there's SPY. Let's take a look at QQQ. QQQ, all right, for the daily candle. Let's pull that up. Okay, making a new all-time high on Friday. Today, making a new all-time high again.
Order filled.
All right, let's take a look at SMH. SMH, new all-time high on Friday. Today, making a new all-time high again. All right, let's take a look at XLK. XLK, new all-time high, XLK. Let me make sure. 227.90, 227.76. Friday, new all-time high for XLK. This morning, new all-time high for XLK. Let's take a look at FNGU. FNGU had an inside day just like SPY. Lower high, higher low, closing over the bullish trap. But notice FNGU does not have 3 days over the... Well, it kind of does. It's just moving up. So this would be the resistance support area right there that I'd be looking for. Like to see one more day up over here. We'll see what happens. But we do have 3 days, and they've already kind of made the move. So we'll see what happens today. But FNGU, inside day, making new 2-year highs without SNOW, all right? We got making new 2-year highs right here today, early in the morning. So there's FNGU. Let's take a look at Diamond Dow. All right, Diamond Dow on Friday, lower high, lower low, closing underneath the bearish trap, underneath a flat red 17 EMA. Nothing pretty going on there, okay? Still just kind of wedging out in a downtrend. IWM. Still in a downtrend. Has not broken these downtrend lines. Yesterday's price action. Lower high, lower low. Closing underneath the bearish trap. Underneath, I gotta say, this underneath the... It's not really falling, but I'm just going to call it flat for right now. But, it's more on the edge of falling because it's been rolling over now for a while. So IWM, lower high, lower low, closing under the bearish trap. Underneath, I'll just say flat for right now. Flat 17 EMA. So there's IWM. IWM is one of those charts that's probably better to look at on a 3-day pattern. See how it smooths out right there? Because it is so choppy. Notice up, down, up, down, up, down. It's kind of choppy there. See the 3 EMA just getting just shredded. I'm just putting this
Order
out
filled.
there. You can take a look at it if you want. You don't have to adhere to my advice or my suggestion, but I think IWM would be better served to be viewed on a 3-day chart with all of the choppy action that it's had recently. So there's IWM on the 3, still in a downtrend. On the daily, definitely in a downtrend. Okay, underneath the 17 EMA. Okay, this is the one. We need this to work for us. Something in here's got to work. And I got to say, even with the gap up, they couldn't hold it. We're right back here making new lows. Let's go take a look at our technicals for Friday. We spent the whole day just parking at the drive-in inside the oversold zone. All right? So there's T2122. T2123. Gosh, it's we're all the way. Here's the move up, and we've already lost 75% of the move up. This is not good. I mean, I could see if they could hold on to the top, maybe not even visit the lower third, but I mean now they're even poking into the lower quarter here. So Nothing great going on here in T2123. I got to tell you this. There's probably nine securities inside the FNGU big caps that's just been carrying the market. That's it. The indice, not the market. Okay, because this is the market. All right, all of this. All right, but the indices as far as QQQ, SPY, XLK, there's probably like 9 mega big caps that just been carrying the market. Even Dell is in a downtrend. You know, there's some technology in a downtrend. So there's T2123. Nothing good to report yet. Nothing. Not a thing. I don't even think we have a 2-hour uptrend here. I just want to see on a 2-hour chart. Yeah, I don't see anything. I don't even have my lines in, but I don't see it happening. So there's our, let's go back. It's a 15. All right, so this is our 15. You can see it's down with a bear flag down. All right, so I don't know where SPY goes today. Maybe a false breakout. Unless T2123 can find some concrete to bounce on, I'm not seeing a whole lot of SPY moving up and breaking out. Maybe more in the tune of a false breakout. Okay, so there's T2123, 15 minute. Now we visit the 3 bar. 3 bar doesn't look any better. Okay, we've broken the rubber band candles. You can see we're way underneath this 200 rising 200 SMA. Nothing good going on here on T2123 3 bar. FNGU, all right? Look at this, up again this morning with consolidation over prior consolidation. That's bullish, traders. If that continues to go up, I think SPY and QQQ continue to go up. Excuse me there. All right, so there's FNGU. Friday's price action. Started green, ended green, was a green day almost all the way through except for one little pullback here, a little shakeout, here at VWAP, and then back up to consolidate up at those highs. So FNGU carrying the whole market like Atlas carries the world. All right, so this is FNGU. All right, let's go back and take a look at let's take a look at precious metals. By the way, they're both in downtrends. All right, so here's silver in a downtrend, making lower highs, lower lows. Yesterday's price action, higher high, higher low, closing inside the bearish trap, but underneath the 17 EMA. GLD, both also in a downtrend. Okay, so yesterday's price action, higher high, higher low, closing underneath the 17, but over the bearish trap. So there's GLD. Let's take a look at USO. Take a look at a little energy here. All right, so energy, higher low, higher high, closing over the bullish trap. That's what I was talking about. This is trying to fight off this downtrend that it's caught underneath. And you can see right here, closing over the bullish trap, over the 17 EMA, and working on breaking up this downtrend line. So look for UNG to top out over that 77.74 area, and that places it in an uptrend if they can shoot through and hold the area. Well, actually, if they just shoot through, that'll be an uptrend. But I'd like to see it shoot through and hold, not just give it up. So there's USO. Let's take a look at UNG. Here's UNG for us. Yesterday's price action. Let me make sure. Lower high, lower low, closing underneath bullish trap over the 17 EMA. Still bullish. All right, has to break this low before it's in a downtrend. Either that or make a lower high and then take out this low. So there's UNG, still in an uptrend. USO, downtrend. Precious metals, downtrend. Mid caps, small caps. downtrend. DJI Industrials, downtrend. So not much working for us today. Let's go take a look at the economic calendar. I got to tell you, the economic calendar looks like smooth sailing for the bulls if they want to get it done. Or maybe maybe I'm not thinking this through right. Maybe it's smooth sailing for the bears. All right, so what do we got today? Empire State Manufacturing Index, 8:30, and then we got a Fed speaker later today. Tuesday, retail sales, 8:30. Industrial production, 9:15. Business inventories, 10 o'clock. And some Fed speakers scattered throughout the afternoon. Wednesday, nothing happening except for housing market index at 10 a.m. All right, and nothing going on there. Thursday. That's what I'm saying. If the bulls want to get it done, you got 1, 2, 3 days. They can. There's nothing to stand in their way. No economic news that could crush them. On Thursday, we don't even. Where's the natural gas report? Oh, that's right. Wednesday. Oh, let me remind you guys. That's why there's no economic data. Wednesday, I forget, it's Juneteenth. All right. Market's closed. All right. So the market's going to be closed. We got a 4-day week this week. All right. That's why it's going on. That everything got pushed to Thursday. Usually you get a natural gas report or a petroleum report, like about 10:15 or 10:30. All right, so for Thursday, all right, MBA mortgage applications at 7, housing starts and permits at 8:30, jobless claims 8:30, Philly Fed manufacturing index 8:30, current account 8:30. Here's the petroleum status at 11, and I wonder where is the natural gas report. So they're not. So they pushed the natural gas report off a day also. All right. So we see what happened there. All right. So for Friday, PMI composite flash 945, existing home sales at 10, leading indicators at 10, and the gas report got pushed to 10:30 on Friday. Then we got a rig count at 1. So if the bulls want to get it done, this is the week. There's nothing here to crush them unless one of these comes in with some wild numbers or some wild revisions. So there's the economic calendar. Let's take a look at Max Pain. Max Pain for today, 541. We may visit that. I hope not. I think we get a breakout to the upside. We'll see what happens. Put to call ratio, got 1.5 puts that expire today for every call that expires today. All right, so there's the put to call ratio. Earnings calendar, Lennard's going to report in the evening after the close. After that, you can see we got some familiar names, but nothing that's going to move the markets. You know, for instance, like Lazy Boy, 3D Systems. Again, some familiar names, but nothing that's really going to rock and roll the markets here. Okay, so Tuesday, again, nothing really happening Tuesday. Wednesday, nothing happening Wednesday. See, 3 straight days. Oh, by the way, Wednesday we're closed. Thursday. All right, Accenture, 180 billion. They're going to report in the morning after our day off. Okay, and Kroger's going to report 36 billion. All right, in the market in the morning before the market opens. After our day off, Kroger as well. Friday, Coca-Cola Euro Pacific. Why do they keep popping up? I guess they're still looking for the P&L. All right, anyways, it is what it is. All right, so Coca-Cola's looking for the P&L. They think they want to report on Friday. All right. And then we got CarMax. They're going to report on Friday in the morning time. All right. And you can see, again, like I said, familiar names, but nothing that's going to move the market. Monday, absolutely nothing going on Monday. So really light week. There's no earnings to crush a bullish move. We got no economic data unless it gets wild or surprise. No economic data that's going to crush the market. So everything's looking good. If the bulls want to get it done, this could be a week to get it done. We've just had 3 days of consolidation on support. All right, time for breakout. We'll see what happens. All right, so there's the markets for today. All right, so let's take a look at. Oh yeah, one more thing. U.S. dollar index. You can see we came down. We were consolidating underneath the 200 SMA. That was looking good. I had hopes. I had visions of sugar plums and candies in my eyes, and then we did this rock and roll up, made a new high. So now we're in an uptrend. Not only that, we came back, tested the 200, and then ripped to new highs right up here. Recent highs, not all-time new highs, but you can see that. So we closed on Friday 105.50, and you can see price action already ratcheting up to go higher or challenge the prior high that was made on Friday. So nothing good happening this morning. So we'll see what happens, other than the fact that we have no economic data that's probably going to crush us and no earnings that's going to crush us. So it's up to the bulls if they want to get us done. FNGU consolidating over the prior bullish consolidation. That's a great sign. So looking for a move up today. All right, I take some questions in the room. If not, I'm going to render my video. Again, thank you everybody in the BYOB trading room. Thank you to all my members, and appreciate all my subscribers out there in digital land for Facebook, YouTube, all of you. All right, appreciate that. So I'm gonna call it a day, and I'll come back about 9:15, and we'll kick the market off. Again, remember, green erases red over the pivot. All right, that's an entry. Green erases red over the pivot. That's an entry. Red erases green under the pivot. That's an entry. Okay, so those are my entries this morning. I'm looking for green erases red or red erases green underneath the pivot. I don't think we'll be dealing with the red erases green, but you never know. I could be surprised. All right, so that's the marching orders this morning, okay? Because I'll be back 9:15 to start this day off. All right, so that's it, traders, all right? Again, thank you all for being here.